Hello, and welcome to the history of movie theaters and drive-ins in the Greater Washington area for 1980 to 1989. 1980. The Old Richmond Theater in Alexandria, Virginia is opened in May as the Old Town 1 and 2. The Flower Theater at Silver Springs, Maryland reopens with 2 screens on September 26. The Tyson Center Cinemas in McLean, Virginia adds screens 3 and 4 on October 10. The Shirley Duke 3 in Alexandria, Virginia is renamed with 2 screens showing adult movies and art films in the third. The Tenley Circle adds its 3rd screen. These theaters closed in 1980. 1981. Neighborhood Theaters opens the Spotsylvania Mall 4 in Fredericksburg, Virginia on June 26. The Waldorf South Cinemas in Waldorf, Maryland opens. KB Theaters opens the Congressional 4 in Rockville, Maryland. The Manaport Theater in Manassas, Virginia opens. The Mount Vernon Theater in Mount Vernon, Virginia adds its 2nd screen. These theaters closed in 1981. 1982. Showcase Theaters opens the Manassas Mall 1 and 2 on May 18. The Pix Theater is leased to KB Theaters on November 19. The Circle MacArthur Theater is reopened by Circle Theaters with 3 screens on December 17. The Senator Theater reopens with 2 screens. The Circle Janus adds its 3rd screen. These theaters closed in 1982. 1983. The Cinema and Draft House in Bethesda opens on May 13. The Druid Theater in Damicus, Maryland reopens. The Roth's Flower Theater in Silver Springs, Maryland adds screens 3 and 4. These theaters closed in 1983. 1984. Showcase Theaters opens the Smallwood Cinema 5 in Waldorf, Maryland on March 30. United Artists opens the Movies at Fair Oaks 6 in Fairfax, Virginia on June 5. Neighborhood Theaters opens the Lake Forest with 5 screens at Gaithersburg, Maryland in June. The Foundry Theater is opened by KB Theaters with 7 screens on December 5. The Showcase Beltway Theater in Greenbelt adds its 2nd screen. The KB Congressional in Rockville, Maryland adds its 5th screen. The KB Langley in Silver Springs adds its second screen. The Vienna Theatre in Vienna, Virginia adds its second screen. The Showcase Manassas Mall adds screens 3 to 7. These theaters closed in 1984. 1985. The Circle Theater is reopened on March 1st with 4 screens. KB Theaters opens the Montgomery Mall 1, 2 and 3 in Bethesda, Maryland on March 1st. The West End Circle 5, 6 and 7 opens on April 18th. The KB Paris 1, 2 and 3 opens in the Mazza Gallery Mall on May 3rd. The Manassas Movies 4 in Manassas opens on June 9th. The Showcase Bowie Marketplace 6 in Bowie, Maryland opens on August 16th. The Arlington Theater in Arlington, Virginia reopens as Arlington N. Draft House on August 27th. The Laurel Lake Cinemas opens with 8 screens in Laurel, Maryland on November 25th. The Warrington Town Center Cinema 5 in Warrington, Virginia opens. The Showcase Tackett's Mill 4 in Woodbridge, Virginia opens. The Key Theater is reopened with 4 screens. The Allen Theater in Tacoma Park, Maryland opens its second screen. The Showcase Waldorf South in Waldorf, Maryland adds screens 3, 4, and 5. The Neighborhood Marlowe Theater in Marlowe, Maryland adds screens 3 to 6. The KB Cinema 7 in Falls Church, Virginia adds its second screen. P&G took over the New Carrollton Theater. These theaters closed in 1985. 1986. Cineplex Odeon takes over Showcase Theaters and Neighborhood Theaters. The AMC Academy 8 in Greenbelt, Maryland opens on May 7th. The Mount Vernon Multiplex Cinemas 10 is opened by National Amusements in Mount Vernon on December 12th on the site of the old drive-in theater. National Amusement opens the Arlington Boulevard Lee Highway Multiplex Cinema with 12 screens in Merrifield, Maryland on December 19th at the site of the old drive-in theater. The Showcase Wheaton Plaza adds its 4th screen on December 19th. AMC opens the Potomac Mills 10 in Woodbridge, Virginia. The Circle Tenley Circle adds screen 4. The Roths College Park Theater in College, Maryland adds its second screen. KB Aspen Hills in Aspen Hills, Maryland adds screens 3 and 4. P&G took over the Laurel Town Center Twins in Laurel, Maryland. These theaters closed in 1986. 1987. Cineplex Odeon takes over Circle Theaters. Roth's opens the Germantown 6 in Germantown, Maryland in February. The AMC Rivertown 12 in Oxon Hill, Maryland opens on May 21st. Circle Theaters opens the Shirlington 7 in Arlington, Virginia on December 18th. Cineplex Odeon opens the Wisconsin Avenue Cinemas with 6 screens on December 18th, along with 10 other Cineplex Odeon theaters that open the same day. Cineplex Odeon opens the Circle DuPont Circle 5 on December 25th. The Roth's Wheaton Plaza 7 in Wheaton, Maryland opens on December 25th. To P&G Theaters in 1987. These theaters closed in 1987. 1988. Lowe's takes over Roth's Theaters. General Cinema expands the Springfield Mall Cinemas in Springfield, Virginia to 10 screens in April. The AMC Union Station 9 opens on November 18th. The AMC Skyline 6 in Falls Church, Virginia adds screens 7 to 12 on December 22nd. The Onley 9 Cinemas in Onley, Maryland opens. These theaters closed in 1988. (1989). The AMC Courthouse Plaza 8 in Arlington, Virginia opens on March 17th. RC Theaters opens the Movies of Fredericksburg on June 30th. KB Theaters opens the Laurel 6 in Laurel, Maryland on July 20th. Cineplex Odeon opens the Rio Cinemas in Germantown, Maryland with 8 screens on November 17th. United Artists opens the Rockville Metro Center with 9 screens. The RC Aquia Movies in Stafford, Virginia opens on December 8th. The P&G Andrews Manor in Camp Springs, Maryland is reopened with 2 screens. The Hoyt's Laurel Lakes in Laurel, Maryland adds screens 9 to 12. These theaters closed in 1989. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe for more.